Alright, cool. Good luck, have fun in both racers. This is Cavalca versus Tufwfo. Let's look over some stats. Cavalca was a 411, an average of 950, fastest of 927. And Tufwfo with a 5-1 record, an average of 831, and a fastest of 735. Tufwfo with a 3-0 over Rat and a 2-1 over Ravio. Pretty notable results. Cavalca going down early on. It's still fine and recoverable from Tufwfo, meanwhile finding a torch and a map. And there's a blood whip next to a blood shop. Blood shop has a set of 3 weapons. The titanium sphere is really the only decent one in that shop. So Tufwfo will just buy that out. Cavalca going for the kill. Will likely take titanium sphere as well, but we'll also be able to obtain a blood drum and save 1 heart of health. We have a bit of divergence from the Shrine of Space, Tufwfo just opting to bomb, but Cavalca instead deciding to activate and then bomb, yielding an obsidian shovel and a miner's cap. Meanwhile, Tufwfo just getting the map, which isn't really a just because the map's a pretty big item. Tufwfo now clearing Zone 1 boss, finding a glass staff, taking it, actually. Pretty interesting choice. The titanium sphere is a very serviceable weapon. It's not the best, but it very much will do. So Tufwfo going down here instead of to the exit, since there are a few goodies here. Looks like a trapdoor and a war shrine along with a purple chest. Cavalca checking purple for a shield spell act, so Tufwfo will miss out on that. Seems to be a pretty distinct lack of bombs on this seed so far. And Tufwfo checking purple on the Zone 2 boss for an Earth spell, so pretty good items. Cavalca, meanwhile, using Gigantism to dig into the shop with the obsidian shovel. You don't see that often at all. Oh yeah, with the Strength Torch, Cavalca will be up to the 3 damage threshold. We'll be able to just throw to defeat the king here. And we'll likely check purple as well for Earth Spell. Doing a bit more shopping on Cavalca's end, thanks to Raid Arborelia. But that will let Tufwfo continue to take the lead. Tough swapping off a staff. Zone 4 staff can get really hairy. That's fair, but the Tough finding Conjure. Very likely looking for pink shovel here with these shovel conjures. Also goes for a ring since ring slot isn't filled yet. And we'll find courage, which should go pretty nicely with this harp. Should probably go nicely with any weapon. We're tough right now. Oh, this is really bad. We're tough, and we'll go down. Getting surrounded by two Blade Masters. Did have Earthspell, used Earthspell to get out of it, but needed to pick up the shard, which was in a really, really bad spot. Could it opt to use a bomb there? Since that would have killed them. And also would have deleted the weapon. Meanwhile, Cavalca, a very strong build, has killed the shopkeeper for some pretty nice items. Getting that heavy plate. And finding a pink shovel as well. We have a throw for Cavalca into an Earth Zuma. Don't often see weapons being thrown at the beginning of the Congo fight, but there it is. A lot of enemies on Cavalca's end. This has shields fell to fall back on, but hasn't leaned on that yet. There are 4 Blade Masters finally using shield, waiting for the last possible second to get a really nice shield here. Yeah, Congo 4 is probably the best time to do that, but it's not something you see often. Holding onto your weapon is good because you can attack things. Otherwise, you can't attack things in a typical fashion. Valka bombing the Shriner to pick up a Ring of Regen, making this already very safe and decently fast build even better. Have a Blunderbuss out of the Shrine Mimic. We'll leave that behind. Taking some pretty big hits with the Heart Transplant. Popping the Pixie instead of taking the Kiss. But there's a cheese here, so it's fine. Attacking is overrated, probably Dove. Then again, the flower acts like a 1 damage dagger. So, take that as you will. Welcome, moving on to Fortissimo 4. Tough on the run back. So a bit too far behind to apply pressure or anything. Cavalca is keeping up a pretty good pace, hasn't really engaged the slow play. After Tough has died. Tier 3 wall for Cavalca could be worth checking. But might not be screen watching, maybe. It sure doesn't look like Cavalca has changed anything after Tough died. Tough going for the shopkeeper kill. Has to quaff the potion in the process, though. Oh, Tough does not have a weapon. Picks it up. Oh, jeez. That was like... I don't know. Manages to pick it back up though, thanks to the shield spell. And just move digging into it definitely helped as well. As both the move dig items, actually. But Cavalca is already onto the Necrodancer fight. After doing Dead Ringer. Yeah, the extended shield bug. Cavalca. Cavalca opting to Blood Magic again. In order to unfreeze here. And that is the last hit on the Necrodancer. GG. Cavalca taking 1 point over Tuff, which is pretty definitely an upset here. Both these races are Obsidian tier, but Tuff is one of the best racers out there. So definitely good for Cavalca's point of view. You take 1 point over Tuff. Pretty unfortunate death there involving the glass heart breaking, but that is part of the risk you take on when you decide to run a glass weapon. Sometimes you don't have a choice, obviously. Sometimes the seed just makes you run a glass weapon, but that seed was not one of them. Anywho, on to the second point. Good luck. Have fun to both racers. Once again. Cavalca with 2 early resets. Unfortunate bomb placement there for Tuff. Having to take half a heart from a skeleton. Could have been way worse, but that bomb did not yield much. It could have yielded a lot, but nope. Not the food shop. Nothing good in that crate. So Tuff will just reset. Tier 2 cracked wall. That is the blood shop right next to the 1-2 spawn. There's also a boss shrine and also a bomb to be picked up. Cavalca will tap the boss shrine and a bomb for the damage up. Tuff seems to be brushing aside. Bloodshot for now will return upon finding the second bomb. So both races will take Fireball from that set of items. We'll also bomb. So with Fireball, Tuff is able to aggro the Blood Shopkeeper to safely kill, and will buy out the entire store. This is looking pretty good, but Cavalca managing to transmog a Titanium Sphere, which is also a pretty fine weapon. Especially because it's 3 damage with a damage up from Boss Shrine. But Tuff getting 1 full heart container out of a magic apple and also curse heart container from the blood shop. Also help. Cavalca seems to be swapping off to the Titanium Sphere. And Tuff gets courage with this Warhammer. This is pretty nice. Could do with 1 additional damage up, then it's really, really good for Tuff here. But as it stands, it's already looking pretty good of a build. Cavalca has something that's serviceable, but does not have the move attack that Courage can grant. Look at this, just slamming through the enemies. Courage Warhammer is such a mindless yet fun build to run. You just mash. Just everything in your way gets erased. Tough has caught up to cavalca now. But we'll decide to spend time on 2-2 doing a bit of bomb collecting and shopping, which could pay off. Cavalca seems to be skipping the boss chest there. Could go for a ring. Especially given your opponent does have courage. And is not afraid to use it. Tough moving on to zone 3. Warhammer starts to be a bit snaggy starting at zone 3 and then starts to get worse in zone 4 with the Blade Masters, but for most enemies you should be able to just smash through them. So shield spell here for Tough to not take hot coals damage from Warhammer snag on the red beetle there. Yeah. Tough taking the lead. We'll just mash through the Congo lines. Doesn't need to spend anything. Half a heart to dig or bomb the throne. Cavalca, meanwhile, does Earth Spell, so it's able to just Earth Zuma that, making this race pretty even. The bomb count, though, for Tough is looking much better. Cavalca spending a bit of time to pick up the set of 3 bombs, but very resourceful use of that explosive statue there to knock it into the Blood Shrine. And then we'll take regen. Of continuing to just mash through a bunch of enemies. Blade masses are pretty much the only problem. Pixies can blow up unintentionally as well. Getting gooed is also a problem. A good fireball here to take out the Blade Masters. Warhammer is snaggy, it's just Tough is handling it very, very well. Making sure it doesn't get caught on things. Yeah, Tough. It's been taking the lead. Cavalca trying to keep pace, but is slipping behind. Ring of Regen definitely should help a bit, allowing aggressive blood magicking. Can only do so much. There is a vault here. Couldn't see what was on the inside of that. Tough probably wanted to dig through since the exit was on the other side. Dig through while also taking a potion into Dead Ringer. We go. So, that was a very clean left side scoot there. It's a bit spooky with the Warhammer. Cavalca now approaching the same 5-3. Realizing that they are walled out and will also go around. It's probably worth to dig through the vault at this point, I think. use electricity. I don't know. Going around seems to take a long time. This is very sketchy for Tuff. But it will be fine. Tuff taking the second point of the set. GG's. Race from time of 8:39.69. Nice. Yo, this next seed! Yo! Yo, this next seed! Look at this! This is insane! It's like, yo, all the numbers are 3 except for 4 and 8, and there's like 5 3s in a row! We have never seen this before. Okay, maybe we have. This is insane! Which just makes 666. We had 2 666 seeds yesterday in a row. This is unprecedented. You see this many 3s in a seed. Immediate Frost Dagger. That is not a potion room, but that is a potion room. It's a fake potion room to the bottom, but a real potion room to the right. Could also be a vault. We've been seeing a lot of vaults this season so far. But it is a potion room. Tough. Guiding Minotaur into the potion pretty cleanly. Cavalca's having a time. But we'll finally get it. There are also a set of cookies to the north of this potion room. And there are more cookies in 1-2. Could go for cookie percent. Finding a blast helm from somewhere. Looks like it's just gonna be in this red chest. And that's an... This seed is... The seed! That's a pink shovel heavy plate in 1-3 shop. That is a kill for Tough. Cavalca doing the good old leprechaun milking. Freezing, then running away. Needs to make sure not to let this go on for too long, otherwise the leprechaun would go away, but we'll just end the leprechaun's life here. Yeah, Cavalca finding the really good shop. Use the Frost Dagger to take out the shopkeeper using only 1 bomb. Yeah, this should be a fast seed given a better weapon, but even without a better weapon, it should be still pretty fast. And speaking of a better weapon, that is one of the best weapons you could hope for Tough in the black chest. Alka having a bit of a time here managing with the swarm. Frost Dagger can help you survive swarms, but it won't help you take out swarms. It probably will if there's dark golems like that, though, actually. But only hit 1 enemy at a time, and you often need to hit every enemy twice. starting to build up a cookie collection for Cavalca, having 9. And that's with missing out on the 6 cookies in 1-1. Like, Cavalca has not picked up the Obsidian Cat. I think checking purple for Fireball spell instead. And Cavalca will tap Boss Shrine and then Bomb to get a damage up. With this build though, Tuff is rolling along. Tuff finding Darkness and a ring to swap to in the Shriner. And it's Courage. This is going to be very, very fast. But Tuff does have Courage Cat, so things can go bad, but hopefully they don't. Pink Shovel Cat. The other Courage build, the undesirable one. But yeah, Cavalca is still in Zone 3 as Tuff is just Newman along. This is so well played. 5 minutes into the Zone 4 boss. Cavalca is a whole zone behind. And that zone is Zone 4. Which is the longest zone typically. So Tuff will actually check the chest. Probably for a spell there. But we'll just find a less good ring. Doing a good job at managing Pink Shovel. Tuff will get failed by this arena. We'll have to spend time to kill the arena though, but is up to enough bombs. Once again, it's hard to not watch Tuff here. This is so fast. Yo, this is so fast. 6:14 into Dead Ringer. It is left side. Tuff doing Japanese has 4 grenades. If need be, we'll just hit the bells. Moving on to the Necrodancer with 4 blast home bombs. At around 6:30. Solid lure here, has the potion, has the cookies. Should be able to survive this. Dorian is getting wailed on, but it's fine. That is the last hit on the Necrodancer, finishing with a race room time of 7:14.14. GG's. That was a seed to behold. Won't be fastest, it will be 3rd though, on the dot fastest. Which is still very good. And what is Seed? Seed was 3-4, 3-3, 3-3-3, 8. Again, that was 3-4, 3-3, 3-3-3, 8. What a Seed! Incredible.